It's now time for Inspire Jamaica with Carlin Brown.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can.
A little boy being prodded with a flower in hand could suggest a dress rehearsal for a big role or some big event, but not in this case. It's actually intended for his mother, who says that's the type of love she gets daily from her 3-year-old, who had already given her a small petal tucked behind her ear. This time, though, he laid his gift down, indicating he wanted to get her attention and support to spend a little more time, we found out, with the fish he was enjoying watching with his dad close by before they were called away. Well, that was guilt for the Inspire Jamaica team right there. And so we struck a bargain to allow him that leisure time of 5 minutes more. Little did we know, my action would open a total different conversation. The lessons from Melissa Divine Stoddard, who is a social worker, are valuable for the little and for the big people.
For a moment there, you had to stand back and see your child with a stranger, so to speak.
Well, I didn't see my child with a stranger, right? I saw my child in an environment where I could check in with myself and say my child is safe. So once I was able to check in to ensure my child is safe, I could start grounding. If I had someone with me or I thought he was unsafe, there was no way I could check in with myself or check in with nature. So I can take my shoes off now and as well as grounding, which is actually a thing. So most times when you feel like exhausted or you feel like the world is on you, especially as a mommy with a child or a parent with a child, you may not have the money to go to a spa or to go do something that's exotic. But you can literally just take your slippers off, take your shoe off, stand on the ground and literally just ground. And it doesn't have to be some fancy yoga pose. It could just be just grounding.
How does that impact the child now? Because we're talking about the children.
Yes, but if you have a parent who's not grounded or a parent who's frustrated and you're not able to mentally be present with yourself, then you can't be present with your child. And that's where we now have to focus on the mental health of those who are parenting. So you can't have healthy children without healthy parents.
While not every child will have the total support of mom and dad at the same time all the time, the deliberate action of others can widen the circle to reshape the image of a healthy outlook for all children.
Now, what face is this one?
Funny.
A funny face?
Ooh.
Wow, so that's your funny face?
That's my heart.
Oh, that's your heart? What? Why your heart looks so small? You have a big heart. Tell me about your heart.
Yeah.
That's your heart? Whoa, that's a big heart. What's going on in your heart now?
It's shaky.
It's shaky?
And it can only get better when we continue to allow these minors to acknowledge the rhythms of their hearts through us.
When children are born into a holistic space where they have the support, a mommy, a daddy, grandpa, grandma, good school teachers, just good people in the system who support them and push them on. So when you have people cheerleading you on, it really, even if the structure at home is not as strong economically, but socially, morally, and spiritually, there's strong virtues to grind it, to hold it together. It's like kneading a dumpling, you know?